Hey guys, Danny here. I got a Saab project. Fun one. Shifter linkage is completely shot on this car. Now, this is a 97 and up. I called Goldwing Saab, and I did not know. I thought all 900 93s in this style were the same, even though the transmissions are different and they kind of get better, like newer. The 96, which this body is, has a different linkage than the other style. But since this is a 9.3 trans, it was switched. We're all set because this is the 9000 aero block rotating assembly and forged pistons, and I believe the 9.3 head, and then a 9000 exhaust side and like a 9.3 intake. I may be wrong. So first step is to put it in 4th gear. Go to the engine and transmission, and there's a plug down. That plug right on the tip of my light right there, that is hard to see. I believe right there. You're supposed to take it out and put a pin in there. So I haven't done this in a super long time. I've done the shifters themselves, but rarely replace the linkage itself. It's been a while. Which is maybe 3-4 inches. I was putting it in and it seemed like it would fall all the way through. So I have this pick, which is almost double the length. Hopefully it's thick enough, but this should work, I hope. So this cover comes off pretty easy. It just pops, just pop it up. Put this in 4th gear and put the tool in. I might have to readjust this later on to make sure I get in 5th gear and stuff. There's a video on installing the short shifter from Genuine Saab, the Talaferro short shifter. I have that video up already. Remove that nut or else from the linkage with shaft rod thing. It's a 13. So I took the bolt out, loosened up the clamp as much as I could. I'm going to pull the rod out from the shifter linkage, the rod that's connected to the shifter itself. So you get underneath the car, front of the car, rear of the car. There's your thing. You just put a screwdriver in and pop it off. Take that off the transmission, or whatever this bracket is on the transmission. Oh, yep, look at that. I'm gonna need 2 hands. Ow! Never mind. Laughing at me?
No.
Oh, so this sits in the car like this when you're looking at it from underneath. And this on the top of the transmission sort of has the bolt that number 4 in the instructions said, which I was thinking he was talking about that one. So I screwed up and didn't take that out, and this is not coming out, so now I have to take that off. I'm gonna guess it's a 13 like this one was. And then this will just pull off. Here's the old one out. One of these would pop off when I tried to put it in reverse because it would not go into reverse. That's loose. That's loose. That's not too bad. So loose. These bearings in here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, have a lot more play than that one. Has a little bit of play there, but these are solid. That one's not even moving. A little bit of play on that one, but still gotta be better than the old one. So I cleaned the ball off, put some grease on it, put some grease on the shaft up top, was able to put it in together. Gonna go up above, put the screw that goes on the shaft for the transmission to the linkage, and then I'll put this nut on here and do whatever adjustments I have to do. So this little bolt that I forgot to take out before goes right on the tip of my finger almost. Oh, you can see it just in the dark. So you leave both drill bits / picks in the transmission and in the shifter housing in place before you tighten the bolt where the rod connects to the shifter linkage by the transmission. You tighten it up, then you remove both pins and then try it and see if it goes into 5th gear. If it doesn't, you'll have to do the procedure again and try and just like twist the rod from the shifter linkage and try and twist it a little bit like sideways or whatever, and then tighten the bolt back down on the linkage by the transmission.